Hi dreamers! I made this quick video because this week I reached a new milestone. $3 million in net worth. Let me show you how that breaks down, how I got here, and my opinion on how much it matters. So here we are. I've got about $67,000 in my checking, and some of that is going to be going to taxes, so that's kind of a bummer. Another $25,000 in a savings account just for emergencies. That's like break glass, something, bad is happening and I need that money right away. Then we got the Fidelity account at $1.234,000, TD at $455,700, and then two houses here. One is the primary house that I live in, worth $857,900. Now the estimated worth is about 1.3, so I owe about $440K still on this house. And then I also have a second house that I've already paid off in another location. So there you have it, just breaking the $3 million dollar mark at $3,355,000. Now, just because I know you guys like receipts, here's that value of my TD at $455K. And here's the Fidelity account at $1.234,000. Now, I just want to give you some perspective on this, because had you told me 10, 20 years ago that I would be where I am today, I would not have believed you. I would have thought that the chart you're seeing right now is completely made up. So let me point out a couple of things. Back in 2002, I was a lowly graduate student that had just ended graduate school. So I had my undergrad and my grad loans that were stacked on top of one another. So I started this whole journey at negative $150,000. That was back in 2002. So over the course of the next 10 years, from 2002 to 2012, I didn't get very far. I really was trying to set up my life. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a home. I didn't have a couch. I mean, basically, I had nothing. So when you have nothing and you're not getting anything from anybody, you're basically doing this all, with your own two hands. You got to start from scratch. I mean, I needed everything. I needed clothes and food and pretty much everything. So in 2012, that's when I actually started documenting my journey. I had reached about $500,000, or I thought I had, and I tallied up my net worth for the very first time. And you can see at November of 2012, I had $555,600. So after that, I started tracking my net worth. Now, this isn't perfect because I didn't ever plan on sharing this with anybody. So roundabout every year, I started documenting what my net worth was. In 2013, it was $713K. In 2014, it was $840, $934 in 2015. And then I broke the 1 million mark in 2016 and ended the year with 1.3. Going into 2017, by October, I had 1.768, and you can see the rest down below here. 1.9 by the end of 2018. I broke the 2 million in 2019, and then here we are 2 years later, breaking the 3 million mark in 2022. Now, in a minute, I'm going to tell you how I think about all this and, put it into perspective. But before I do, just to give you some facts, this information you're seeing here is actually from the Federal Reserve. It shows you average net worth in the United States by age. Now, the difference between median and average is good to know, right? Really, you should be looking at the median net worth, because I'm kind of in my mid-40s, right? Early 40s. And so, you just saw that I'm reaching $3 million. So I'm one of those people that's, I guess, an outlier. Just still shocked to even think of that as me, to be honest. But, I'm one of those people that's bringing up this number in this category, for example. So the median is really, that's going to be that 50th percentile, just based on numbers. So if you're looking at this column, if you're between the ages of 35 and 44, if you are $90,000 or up, you're doing pretty good. You're doing better than, half of your peers. Yeah, between 45 and 54, now 168.6 and up, you're doing better than your peers. Between 55 and 64, over $212, etc. So, thought you might like to see just a point of reference as you start to think about where you are on your journey. What do I think about all of this? I think it matters, and it doesn't. It matters because it affects what assets you can leverage against. Said another way, the more you have in a bank or financial institution, the more they will lend to you and the better credit, and therefore the lower the lending rates will be. But to me, net worth is not that relevant to how to build wealth. To build wealth, you need to focus on the difference between your income level and your expense level, and try to get those levels to be as far apart as possible. And secondly, to start building that passive income stream that will one day exceed your expense level. So for me, it's far more important to monitor the level of passive income you're generating in order to cover all of your bills. That's why you'll see me talking more about my passive income goals than this net worth number, because net worth will literally fluctuate day to day, month to month. It's just a snapshot. Your passive income streams should grow and grow steadily month after month, year over year, as long as you're investing in steady, good companies with a long track record of success. You can see examples of companies I've chosen in my other videos, like my stock income portfolio for December or November. Okay, guys, that's it for today, but I'm going to leave you with this. Don't compare yourself to me and think I'll never get there. I was you just a few years ago, as you saw. I want you to hear it from me. Don't quit. Keep learning, keep implementing what you're learning, and put this all into practice. Start your journey and you will reach that dream state. All right, guys, as a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, so just keep in mind these videos are for entertainment and inspiration only, and I will see you on the flip side.